Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Fart Pancakes here. We're now on episode 46 of RTA Diary. This is going to be the final episode of the summer season, just because the next couple of days I'm going to be really busy, so unfortunately there's not much I can do about that in terms of climbing and making content. That's just adult life. But anyway, today's video is going to be a little more different. Like I said, I follow your guys' feedback and criticism. I want to improve and help you guys the best way I can. So today's climb, I want to see if it is possible and show you guys how to climb RTA, even if you have to lose your way to Masters, with F2P units only. So with the F2P units that I will be allowed to use for today's challenge, it's going to be all the 3 and 4 stars of all the elements, and then all the RGB 5 stars, not including limiteds. And because we have the Dash Pass event and they have the summon tickets, you guys should have access to all the regular RGB 5 stars. And then the free ML5s we're going to be allowed to use are going to be the ones that are from the Moonlight Blessing. So from number 2 and number 1, these are going to be the units you guys should be able to have access to. But with that said, today's question of the day: if we get a Moonlight Blessing 3, who would you like to see in the next rotation? Or what do you think are going to be the next set of units you'll see in the next rotation, and why? If we do get a Moonlight Blessing 3, I think that would be great and wonderful for everyone. But anyway, yeah, so those are going to be the units that I end up using today. I do also want to have a disclaimer that, you know, like I said, as a newer player, or a lower elo player that's limited in units, it's going to be very, very difficult to climb, but it's not like it's impossible. So we may get a lot of losses and a little stuck here, but you know, we try our best. These are also units we're going to be allowed to use as well because the game gives them to you for access. But anyway, let me think here. I think we can try to pre-ban Harsetti because it's very, very difficult to counter into a Harsetti without limited units like Aram or Senya, or even having like a Zeo. So I know a lot of people don't have access to that. So I think Harsetti would be your best ban without access to those. And then if you don't have a lot of good AoE units, I think Emma Arunka is worth a ban as well, because if you don't have a good nuker or a lot of limited units, it's very hard to deal with them as well. So F2P, non-limited, what are our options here? What are our options? Let's pick up the Water Crow. What is this guy's stats? Okay, it's not terrible. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. We're in Challenger Elo, so it should be relatively more doable for you guys to have access to units and make them work. Alright, Renak is going to be a problem. Janua, if you don't... Oh, if we have Monkey... Do I have Monkey built? Do I have Monkey built? I do. Okay. Alright, so let's get Celine here. We're gonna get Celine here. And the Monkey. So the reason we have Monkey here is because he has pen resist from the Janua. And the Celine is gonna proc on the non-attack move that the Sea Phantom Politis gives. So not much we can do in these situations. What else are our options here? Against the Sea Phantom Politis, I think... we need a good cleanser here. A good AoE cleanser into Bryceria is going to be quite hard. We'll just pick up the Broman because of the Sea Phantom. And then the next thing we want if we need a AoE cleanse. What are the options here? Elena. I think Elena's really good. They have AoE from the Bryceria. So hopefully she cleanse and protect my team. And then we have to ban this thing because we have no answers for the Witch Tenebria. So let's hope this Bryceria does not rip her skills. I mean, no, if she does, my Elena's gonna proc. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alternatively, against the Genua, you can put in a Soul Constellation DN. Although she's a limited unit, I can't use her for this challenge. But yeah, another pen resist unit you might want to use if you do not have an Ilanov. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Very challenging situation here. So they're gonna rip the S3 here, maybe. The Selimo proc. And there it is. Who do we hit here? Alright, we hit the Bryceria. And we end up stunning her. And then, not much we can do here. Let's just go ahead and hit this girly. We didn't crit, but let's go ahead and protect my team here. I'm just gonna S3. Protect my team. There's not much he can do. He can't hit nothing, because everyone's protected. Do they have a cleanse artifact? Because that Bryceria is pretty much not going to do anything if she's stunned. Oh, he stunned my crowd. That's crazy. Again, I'm still protected. Not much they can do. Alright, I'm gonna get Monkey to stun this Genua here. And then we're gonna go ham on him. Nice. So now that he's stunned, there's not much he can do. Then we're gonna try to proc his immortality here. Or not. What we want to do is try to get his immortality procced ASAP so that we can get rid of him sooner. Gosh, this crowd sucks! Why does he keep getting debuffed? The Genua already procced while he was stunned. So, he's not gonna get his Vigor thing. Or his Angry buff, sorry. The Rage. So, now we see, oh, they didn't stun, but whatever. Alright, if they rip the S3 here, it's gonna proc the Elena. Let's go ahead and proc the Genua here. And I will go ahead and AoE here. The Soul Burn is gonna AoE the S3. And then, yeah, we can just do this. Not much else we can do here. She shouldn't have her S3 up yet, no. So she's kind of out of commission for one turn. Alright, so even then, the Genua could not 1v1 the monkey just because the pen resist. And also he already got his immortality, so the next turn that the monkey takes, he'll AoE and get rid of the Juno anyway. Okay, first match is done. Hopefully 4 more are gonna be as easy. I cannot guarantee that I will survive the next 4 matches without struggling, because not having access to all or you know, the non F2P and limited units is difficult, considering that they are kind of meta defining units right now. Let's see. A good neutral pick here. As much as I didn't like the crowd, I like having him just because he is a good counter into a Soakflon. I don't like the Renak there. Renak is a problem. I wish I had Ruel on this account. I do not, though. Okay, maybe we race this out. We race this out and I'm gonna use the... Wait, who's faster? I'm gonna use the Sid that the game gives you. If you struggle with speed and you're like, I'm slow, what do I do? It's okay. We got Sid. We have the Wanderer Silk to deal against the BBK, so that's not too much of an issue. A good way to deal against a BBK is gonna be like resets, strips, control like Mort. So we're gonna have to go with Mort here. Mort and what's another good way to do this here? Oh, DDR can sleep them, perhaps, and control them. DDR is a free unit, like I said. You get him from the Moonlight Blessing. I'm going to bank that the Sid's gonna outspeed. Okay, I hope this works. I banned the Luna because I don't really have a way to deal with her. Sid isn't gonna be able to push back and silence her. She has like a skill effect null thing, so I hope this Sid's fast enough to kill the Renak, and then I can push up with the Silk and DDR can sleep everybody and all that good stuff. Alright, hopefully this kills the Renak here. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's strip this thing. Oh, it didn't! Oh my gosh, bro. It's okay, she's gonna go on the Crow, and then he's just gonna holy sack and everything will be fine. I needed to save the Silk's S3 so I have a way to deal against the Amiki later. Alright, we're gonna get my team to do the thingamajig. We'll let the BBK sleep and get some defense up for my team here. And then we'll finish off this thing. We'll let them sleep. And we'll work on this BBK now and proc her second immortality. And then we're gonna sleep her. I want to let that BBK sleep, so let's wake up the Amiki, I guess. At least she's provoked, that's good. Alright, let's finish her off here. And then this is gonna proc the Amiki. Hopefully this sleeps her. No, that didn't matter too much. Let's provoke her maybe. Oh, never mind. Alright, S3. S3 to strip. Okay, that's good, that's good. She's attacked down and silenced, that's huge. We're gonna go ahead and buff up our team here. And yeah, we're just gonna wait for her. She's like a ticking time bomb right now. This hopefully strips the immortality. Alright, cool. Yeah, we had the effectiveness buff from the DDR. If you guys didn't know, S2 strips whatchamacallit, a buff. Okay, didn't think we'd survive that, but we did, thank goodness. I don't know about you guys, but this is very, very difficult. I feel like I'm sweating over here. I have to like really shift my thinking on how to be able to make this climb doable as complete F2P. Okay, we're getting rid of these guys again because unless you have a lot of ML5s and limited units, it's gonna be very hard to deal against these guys. Just being honest. That's just how the meta is. It's a gacha game. They have to do these things. Okay. Next. Crow, I guess. I don't know. Which crow is better? I feel like the crow the game gives you is better. Am I tripping here? No, actually, let's give the crow that the game gives you a try. And then we'll take Veronica because we can cheese with Amiki, you know? When all else fails, you just Amiki everything. You can safely BBK and Amiki if you have the Veronica or she's pre-banned. That's what the last guy did. He pre-banned Veronica and just picked Amiki and BBK. Okay, we will lock Amiki in here because we need safety, and then we will pick the Politis? What's the Politis the game gives you? What is the one I have here? We're gonna take the Politis I have here because she's a little more degen for this situation. And then depending on their last phase, I will figure out what we're gonna do here. DDR can be a problem, actually. There's no F2P units that deal against DDR other than Hand Guy. The Emma Kowarik. That's definitely gonna be a problem. Do I have Champ Z built? This chimpanzee. I mean, technically he has gear. Champ Z it is! Champ Z it is! Hopefully everything works out. We'll see how this goes. I have no hope. I have no hope here. Oh gosh. Hopefully I land all the abyssal crowns and these guys have like no F-res. I don't know about you guys, but this is mad stressful. Okay, abyssal them. Only one abyssal, that's lame. Okay, nice counter, Amiki. Let's go. Hopefully they resist and counter here. Alright, so Veronica is gonna take her turn. Oh, that's a pop there. Well, unfortunate. Everyone's just gonna get popped here. But, you know, this is a Miki carry, hopefully. We just need to plant a bomb on this thing. It's gonna detonate on my Veronica, but that's the best we can do in this situation. So this crowd should holy sack and come back and nuke something, hopefully. Why would they waste that S3 right there? I mean, I guess they can do that. Next turn she should be popping her bomb. Oh, that detonates? I thought that was gonna cleanse. I didn't even know that interaction worked like that. That's crazy. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I guess if you guys are fighting against the pirate captain Flan, you're screwed. Miki does not work against pirate captains. Let's see, what are better ways to deal with this as a turn 2 with only F2P units? Let me think about this. You could just have a bunch of knights with holy sack. I don't know. I need more F2P units. I need more F2P units. What are some more F2P units here we can open with? I don't know. Let's take Veronica, just because we can. We can always pick up like BBKs and Mikis anyway, and then see how things go. What is this guy doing? He picked that into Veronica. That's crazy. This guy's crazy. Okay, F2P units, F2P units. Let's take, whose crow is better here? I think I like my crow better here. And then... what else? What else can we pick here? Let's get a command model like I don't know, no fairy tale? Ah, this is weird. Ah, this is weird. We can target. We can put a target debuff on somebody, you know? Politis procking is not ideal. She's Abraham is kind of a problem. Okay. What can we do in this situation here? I think we can only Celine and what are my F2P options here? My F2P options. Janua? I think Janua can do this? Can Janua do this? F2P options. DPS. Stun A. Stun A is free. Stun A is free. Stun A is free. Yes, Stun A is free. We'll ban their last pick and hope for the best. Have to ban that. Wait, what? I don't think that one's much of an issue. I'd rather... yeah, I'd rather go this route. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but hope this works out. We'll just try to hit this. We missed. Okay, why'd that duel with the Celine and not the Stene? I expected a duel with the Stene, but what can you do? Who does this proc on? Hopefully it gets rid of the ARAM or hits the Tori. Either one. Oh, that thing? Okay, yeah, I guess that works too. What if we all in on the Tori? No, we can't. Unless... no, we can't. I hope this hits and lands the defense break and the bomb without the soul burn. Counterattack? What the heck? Okay, we'll just detonate the bomb. And then we will just work on her, I guess. So this Tori is gonna one-shot the Leica, and then my whole team is stealth, and then the Payra can hit the Stene, which will be bad. But what can you do? I have no freaking clue what to do, thinking outside of my usual playstyle. Leica is not a great unit. Just so you guys are aware, Leica is not a great unit. She is very meta irrelevant right now. So She's counter! What in the world? I think I'm dead, y'all. I'm dead. What the heck? We can only hit this thing. Yeah, not much we can do here. Veronica's dead. I think Arya, if I picked a water Arya, she would be good here. Do I have stun? I do not have stun. I die now. Yeah. If I had an actual front line, I would have been fine there, but yeah. I think Arya, like the water Arya, would have been good there because I need a way to protect my team. And she's good into the Tori. Let me see. So we picked those two. It's not Laika. Laika's a terrible opener. What in the world is this? Okay, a better opener is probably C. Lilius. That's the best I can think of. Probably C. Lilius over Laika because, you know, C. Lilius is a free one as well. Even though she's out of the meta, I think she's more relevant. And then, yeah, C. Lilius could have been a lot better there. And then Stene, you could probably, if not Stene, go Water Aria, but we wouldn't have known. Oh, I actually queued up. Okay, let me go back to this. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I think Stene still could have been fine there, but given the amount of water units they have, could probably go Water Aria, but I still think Stene would have been better. I just needed a front line, which I really didn't have. And then if I had C. Lilius in the lock spot instead, I could potentially duel with the Stene or somebody useful, or even like pick BBK at the end there. Alright, so lesson learned. Laika's bad. Laika, early picking like that, bad unit. Don't follow that example, guys. I'm literally on a whim trying to figure out how to frickin' play this game with no units. At least the meta units. The game should give you more free meta units to use. They're actually quite good. I mean, as far as the ones they do give you, they're built really well. But they're not meta relevant, which is unfortunate. I don't like this situation. We're gonna try to outspeed. So we're gonna Veronica and Wanderer Silk here. And then try to outspeed this situation. Because playing turn 2 into Renek feels bad. You can't even tank down unless you have FCC and Emma Ilanov or Emma Arunka. I mean, you need a combination of those units. If you don't have them, it's very, very difficult to play turn 2 into a Renek. Otherwise, you build a YOLO RB, and then you just let the RB rip it into them. Okay, in this case here, I am going to see Lilius to try to control them, and then we're gonna New Kid Aiden here, because New Kid Aiden is good into the Ilanov and the Bellion. This build is very dookie booty cheeks. It's probably not that great, but again, what can you do? We're limited on options here. Bunny Dumb is gonna be a hard counter to see Lilius, so we would have to ban that. Politis is potentially a problem. Eufine, the best way to counter a Eufine? Not a lot of options here. We're gonna have to DDR this one. Or actually, we Ryle it and we pray. That's our play here. We Ryle it and we pray. Oh no, what am I saying? Ryle it into Ilanov is very sussy. Very sussy. But if we can defense break, maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. We'll see how this goes. This is gamble and pray now. Oh gosh. Okay, we are faster than that Renak. We are going to provoke the cleanser here. We didn't provoke, gosh dang it. Alright, we have to push back this Renak so we can get a freaking turn here. Now, hopefully, we defense break and stun their cleanser. Alright, good. Good. And now I want to nuke out this Renak and get rid of her ASAP. That way she's not a liability. And then we go all in on their cleanser, and then a Rylot will do more damage when there's nothing cucking the pen damage. And then we will slowly work our way on everyone else. We got the blind off, that's nice. Yeah, I want to hit the Eufine last because I don't want her... Well, this is a counter, but Rylot gets stacks here. But yeah, I don't want to feed Fighting Spirit to the Eufine, which is why I'm kind of putting that off. And then this will proc on her. Now that the Ilanov is out of the way, our Cuck is gone. He got hit, bro! Rylot, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You had one job! Oh, Rylot, you had one job. Oh gosh, Rylot, you're gonna die here, dude. Okay, finally, we hit. We need to get rid of this Eufine ASAP. I don't know if she's Holy Sack. Can we push her back? We need more time. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Oh, Rylot outsped. Okay. Let's finish this off. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. There's so much that just went terribly there. How many matches was that today? That was our 5 matches for today. I don't want this video getting too long. But yeah, you guys, we'll see. It's doable to climb with F2P units. F2P, like I said. The Sea Lilius and the Rylot you do get for free. This one, do not pick the Leica. She sucks. Very bad unit, especially with ARAM open. She can't really do much. This situation, if you are trying to play turn 2 into a pirate captain flan and you do not have good cleansers for your team, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to go next. And then, yeah, you can speed contest with Sid. He's quite good, actually. And then, again, whatever I explained in this first game, you guys know the drill. Anyway, I don't know if this helps you guys out. If you want to see this type of series continue, where I try to climb to, like, I don't know, champion as a F2P units only challenge, let me know if you guys like this content. I can do another series. If not, we will conclude the final episode of the summer season with this. We have 3 days and 3 hours left, so for those of you climbing and getting your Harsetti skin, good luck. If you have questions or need help, feel free to leave it in the comments. Also, don't forget the question of the day. Let me know what you guys want to see or who you think is gonna come in the next Moonlight 3 blessing if we do get it. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like this content and you want to help the channel out. Anyway, take care. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!